The word for cat or cats is paka, paka,
Paka,
P-A-K-A, paka.
paka.
So the first thing we need to notice when we come across a noun like paka, cat or cats, is that this is an animate noun. No, it refers to an animate thing. When we refer to it with a verb, we don't care about what group it's in. It's just behaving like an animate thing. So with verbs we use he or she to refer to it. What was to reside? Like to stay somewhere?
Kuka,
Kuka. The cat's staying here. The cat is staying here.
paka, anaka, hapa.
Paka anaka hapa. The cats are staying here.
Paka, wanaka, hapa.
Very good. Paka wanaka hapa. So paka means cat and cats, but we know that we mean cats here because of the verb. Wanaka, we're using they, the they that we use for people. And if we want to say this cat, then again, we don't need to look to the group of the word paka. We don't care about that. We have a special this for animate things. This word is huyu. Huyu. So this cat is paka huyu. Huyu paka.
Paka, huyu.
So we know that huyu is who and you. That we are matching you with this H. We are doubling the vowel of you, yu, and we get huyu. So for building words like huyu, we have a yu matching for animate things, which is probably from yeye, the word for he or she, giving this animate feeling. So if we have paka huyu for this cat, how would we say that cat?
Paka, yule.
Very good. Paka yule. How do we say this bird?
Ndege, huyu.
Ndege huyu. That bird?
Ndege, yule.
Ndege yule. But that plane?
Ndege, ile.
Ndege ile. Because when it's a plane, it's not an animate thing anymore, so we care what group ndege belongs to. No? Ndege ile. So whereas before we found common meanings occurring in the different groups, like the key group has lots of tools, the N group has a lot of foreign words, the mu group, lots of natural elements, anything could be found anywhere, no? And we also have an animate noun group, a group for animate things. But in contrast to the other groups, this group only contains animate nouns. You can't find just anything in this group, only animate things. But animate nouns are also not restricted to this group, but sprinkled across all the other groups too, as we've seen with the word for ndege, bird, for example, an n noun, an n noun. So whilst we have animate nouns scattered everywhere, we also have a group for them. For example, the word for person is mtu, mtu, mtu.
Mtu.
The plural, so persons or people, is watu, watu.
Watu.
So here we have our new group, the mu wa group for animate things. So again, another use for mu. No, this is not the same mu as tree. We know that because the plural is wa, not mi. No, we have tree, miti trees. And this isn't the same group because we have person and watu people. So mu is maybe our most colorful grammatical sound. No, we see it all over Swahili doing all kinds of different things. So if person is mtu, how would you say this person?
Mtu, humu.
Are you looking to what group it's in? We don't need to do it.
Yeah.
We use the same thing for animate nouns.
Mtu, huyu.
Mtu huyu, which is actually belonging to this group, no? But we use it for all animate nouns, whatever group they're in. Mtu huyu. And actually huyu, you can use it by itself to mean like this guy, this girl. No, huyu. That person?
Mtu, yule.
Mtu yule. Good. So with the verbs, we don't need to look at mtu and how it's formed, no, what it looks like. We just need to understand that it's an animate noun, no? And it's in the animate group, which makes it easier. So when we refer to it with a verb, we just use a No? So if you want to say, for example, this person wants to come,
Mtu huyu anataka kujua.
that would mean wants to know.
Kuja.
Good. Mtu huyu anataka kuja. Or you could just say huyu. Huyu anataka kuja. Huyu by itself refers to an animate thing. So we'd understand this guy, this girl. That person is selling something. For something, you can just use thing. That person is selling something.
Mtu huyu.
That's this person.
Mtu yule anauza kitu.
Very good. Mtu yule anauza kitu. Anauza kitu. So kitu means thing. We can also use it for something. You might also hear kitu fulani for something. I'm suspecting this fulani comes from Portuguese because in Spanish we say fulano, which means like someone, but you know, with that feeling of like some guy, fulano, fulano. So it's probably from Portuguese. So kitu for something or kitu fulani. So actually what we see in these sentences is that for animate nouns we can have three different sounds connecting to them, no? The group sound, mu, no? The sound to build words like this or that, you, and then the sound with the verb, a. So when we say tu yule anauza, we have you, a, all referring to the same thing. Although in the plural it gets much more simple. In the plural we just have wa for everything. So tu is person, persons or people.
Watu.
Watu. And this wa you will use for everything. So to build these people, you will also use this wa.
Watu hawa.
Watu hawa. Very good. Watu hawa. These people are selling something.
Watu hawa wanauza kitu.
Watu hawa wanauza kitu. Watu hawa wanauza kitu fulani. So kitu actually becomes a very interesting word now that we know tu, the word for person. We can use kitu and to understand a little more about the behind the scenes mechanics of Swahili noun building. So tu by itself probably means something like being. We know that tu is what contains the meaning of the noun, and ki and for example, show what group it belongs to. So kitu, this would be something like, man-made being. Kitu, a thing. Tu would be something like animate being. Mutu, mtu, a person. Good.